Okay, so I think these pumpkins are as ripe as they're gonna get. The stems have started to turn a little bit brown, so they're not completely green anymore, but the leaves are just dead, and I don't think we're going to get much more ripening from them, so I'm going to clear this bed now and harvest all these pumpkins. Once I've picked all the pumpkins, I'll leave them at home to cure, so all the starches start to break down and turn to sugars. So you're supposed to cure them different lengths for different varieties, so I think it's a couple of months onwards before the starches turn to sugars. Let's get these pumpkins picked. I think I need some scissors. Yuck, slimy. Another way to tell if your pumpkins are ripe is this side where they've been lying on the ground. If it matches the colour of the top, then they're more ripe than not. So this one's not too far off. Have a look at these ones. Oh look, that's miles off. See how pale it is? So yeah, these are definitely underripe, but they'll be alright. I'll still eat them. Make a bit of soup. Quite a big one here. Big one. Pick them before the slugs get them as well. Yeah, slugs are on them, starting to eat them. It's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pumpkins. Beautiful. Love them. So as this is a no-dig bed, I'm not going to pull them out. I'm just going to cut them off at the ground. Find where they start. I might go and get a wheelbarrow actually. Collect all the stuff up. Be back in a minute. Let's snip these off. Big bit. Oh, there's a peg there. And I pegged it in that big pocket. Bloody hell of a vine on that. Look at that. Whoa. Put that straight in the compost. Oh. It's not too weedy under here, to be fair. I think the big pumpkin leaves have kept the light off. Oh, there's another peg there. There we go, nearly done. Some lettuce. Slugs all over it. So slimy. Nearly there. Don't know what I'm going to put in this spot now. I was hoping my cabbages would be ready. Never mind. Oh, there's a pak choy as well. Totally worth it. Right, get rid of these leaves. peg. Oh, and another peg. 4 pegs. Marvellous. There's a lot of green in this compost. I think I might put a layer of like the leafy wood chip in next. Alright, so I'll put some of this, it's like leafy, it's very leafy wood chips that's been delivered to site. So there's loads of browns in this. Make a nice compost lasagna. Ow. That'll do. Right, with the weeds and bits and bobs that's left, I'm going to just hoe it off, rake it over. When we get another delivery of compost to site, I'll stick a layer of compost down, ready for spring. All these runner bean roots are still in as well. They need covering over, a bit of compost so the worms can take them down. So when I set up this no dig bed, I put cardboard around the edges, but the cardboard's completely disintegrated now and the grass is starting to encroach, so I'm going to trim the grass as well and put a new border of cardboard just to keep it back while this bed's establishing. And then in spring I'll whack compost up to the edge. Yeah, definitely needs some compost down. It's quite thin already. Wowzers. Really thin. I know I scrimped on it, but blimey. Hungry ground. Normally, this time of year I would dig it over, but obviously I'm trying no dig, so all I'm going to do is just lightly weed it and rake it, hoe it and rake it, and that's it. I'm not going to do anything else to it. Take out these big bits of grass and that. Mole hills everywhere. Just a gentle rake over. Get rid of these big chunks just because it looks messy. There we go. That's done, pretty much. This is all couch grass. Ah, bloody pain. Ah, there's loads of it. Got them really thick roots that go on forever. So satisfying when you pull a big bit out though. Ooh, ah, that's so good. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's it, so I'll put back the cardboard on the edges. Just to fight back the grass. Secure it in place. There, job's a good one. So all I've done is weighed it down with stones and then pulled some of the soil close to the edge. So like here, just to stop the wind blowing underneath there and lifting it off, and hopefully that should hold in place and keep the grass edging down a bit. So this section here has got quite a lot of couch grass in it. I say couch, it's couch or couch, I don't know. So I've pulled out as much as I can. What I'm going to do is cover it with cardboard and then just rake the compost over it just to keep on top of it. Just to keep trying to weaken it and keep knocking it back without digging it. Look at that, just from this little section. do. Just going to dap a bit of this leaf mulch along this path because it's getting dead thin as well, so it'll feed the soil over winter as well and keep any weeds down. And there's loads of mole holes, so I'll cover those up. It's bringing the soil to the surface where all the weeds are. I was hoping these were going to go to seed, but they just seem to be flowering. There's no seeds on them yet. You watch, I'll have bloody Chinese cabbage sprouting everywhere next year. They'll be like a bloody weed. Another mole hole there. And another mole hole. Many mole holes everywhere. Don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Lots of tasty worms under there. That'll do. I'll load up the car with me pumpkins. Oh, stuck. Come on, there we go. Oh, nice. A shame they missed Halloween, but they'll still get eaten. Oh, looks a bit sorry for itself. Well, that's me done for another day. I've had a quick tidy round and cleared the pumpkin patch, raked it over, given it a bit of a weed and a tidy up. And that's it. It's just starting to rain now, so I'm off home for a brew. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye everyone. Right, so I've just got home and I've got my book out. It's Grow for Flavour by James Wong. It's fantastic, and it's got crown prince in it, and that's one of the reasons why I grew it, because he grows different varieties for flavour and stuff like that. Let me just show you about the curing length of time. This is the book. It's a really good book, so I definitely recommend it. But in here it says the crown prince, what I grow, is a Maxima variety. And this one is supposed to be cured for, it says over here, there we go. So it's a Maxima type, and it is supposed to be cured for 2, 3 and 4 months after. So those are the best times to leave to cure, or the best time to eat them. So that would be, best time would be 2, 3 or 4 months after harvesting for my variety. But obviously there's different varieties and there's different curing times. So if you grab yourself a copy of this book, it explains it all in there, so it's dead good. And it tells you it's supposed to be stored between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius, obviously to keep them ripening. I think I'm going to do mine for 2 months, have a taste, 3 months, have a taste, and 4 months, have a taste, and then probably 5 months and have a taste, because they're really not ripe at all. So that's what I'll do.